Good evening and welcome to the BBNaija Shine Ya Eye recap with your sergeant, your one and only Sergeant Olori. So this week has been interesting, from the relationships to the new head of house, or I'll say incumbent head of house, Pere, to the military regime, to the relationships in the house, and a lot has been happening. And tonight, of course, we just saw two housemates leave the house. Welcome to the BBNaija Shine Ya Eye recap, brought to you by Hypo. All right, guys, thank you all for joining and sticking with me. And tonight we'll be talking about the two evicted housemates from Big Brother Naija Season 6, Shine Ya Eye. Okay, all right, thank you all for joining me. Thank you, Hero. Hi, Hero. Thank you for joining. Kara, I see you all. Thank you all for joining. And tonight, like I said, we're talking about the newly evicted housemates. We just saw two housemates leave their house tonight. Arin and Princess have been evicted. So far, they've spent 3 weeks in the house. They've enjoyed Biggie's house, the food, the music, the drinks, the dresses, everything, you know, has been enjoyed in the house. And tonight we saw them leave. You know, due to your voting, of course, like everything depends on the viewers. And as you can all see, it's not really easy being in the house and also staying in the house to fight for the winning prize, which is 90 million naira. Thank you all for watching, and I have a guest who will be joining us later. But before I jump into that, I just want to give you a quick recap, just in case you missed the highlights of the week. Just in case you missed the highlights of the week, I'll just quickly give you a recap. As you can see, my beautiful heart is here. We are representing the military regime, you know, headed by Pere, and the deputy by Maria. And of course, we saw the confrontations and fights in the house this week between Queen versus Maria, Maria versus Angel versus Sammie, which was the biggest fight this week. And I am really happy to see that Sammie and Angel are back. Sammie and Angel are back. That's really, really beautiful to watch. The whole relationship triangle between Michael, Angel, and Jackie B. Of course, you can see that a lot is really happening. We really do not know who Michael will be going for. And Emmanuel and Liquorose, they've been doing so well. Their relationship is sailing. The Emmanuel's boat is sailing. So kudos to Emmanuel and Emmanuel. Of course, Emmanuel was saved tonight from the eviction, and you can see the excitement. I mean, for those who watched the live show, you saw the excitement on Liquorose's face. So tonight, let me just give you a recap from Friday, because I can't start from what happened on Monday. In case you missed it, you can check the updates on our page on Instagram at OLORISUPERGAL. You can check it also on YouTube, OLORISUPERGAL TV, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube. It's OLORISUPERGAL TV. Yes, so on Friday they had a task they had a debate in the house on finance, and the house was grouped into two. Of course, the diary session also reviewed a lot of things that that would have been happening in the house, from the nominations to people who like each other in the house and all. So we could tell that most of these housemates are actually, you know, noticing a lot that is happening in the house. Most especially Tega. I'm really excited that Tega, you know, was saved tonight. Tega is that person that gives us the, you know, the inner gist, you know, when she's talking to Biggie in the diary room, you know, she gives us the whole thing. So let's bring it down to the Saturday Night Live, which was yesterday. The housemates enjoyed the party. It was the Caribbean party, Caribbean themed party, and of course they all got, you know, high, and they gave us all the vibes, with DJ Exclusive giving us the beats, you know, and clips were flying, you know, after the show, after the party, you know, yesterday, you know, between Angel and Michael, you know, other housemates in the house. And one of the funniest videos that I saw was the one with Cross. You know, Cross trying to get up from the bed and he could not even stand up. Cross the boss, you know, I mean, with the old swag and, you know, Cross is one person, one housemate that is actually full of himself and he knows how to pull himself up. So Cross gave us, I mean, Cross could not even stand up, you know, from the bed, you know, tonight. All right, so I'll be coming back in a short break. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we are back. We are back. Okay, awesome. I was just doing fixing some things right here. Okay. All right. Okay, so we are back. All right, so let's just dive into. Let's just go straight into today's nomination. You know, I'm sorry, eviction. Just give me a few minutes, please. I'm trying to set this camera ready. Okay, so I think it's fit now. It's okay. I have a second camera here, so guys, please, my apologies. All right, so let's just go straight into the eviction show, which happened today. And of course, today started with a slow day, the housemates, you know, getting up, getting their head, you know, done in the salon, and then all straight up to the diary sessions. Of course, the nominated housemates were the only ones who had their diary session in the house. And what's this thing called? The live show then took place, which we saw Ebuka, who shook the house a little bit. You know, Ebuka shook the house by asking questions from Maria, you know, about the confrontation between Maria and Queen earlier in the week. You know, like I said, a lot happened this week, from fights to relationships. You know, a lot of things happened. In case you missed the recap, you can always check it out on our platform. So tonight, we saw Arin and Princess leave the house. You know, Arin was evicted. You know, first, she was the fourth. I mean, Arin is not the fourth, you know, housemate evicted from BBNaija season 6, while Princess is the fifth housemate, you know, evicted from the show. Okay, so Emmanuel, Saskay, Nini and Tega got saved. 4 housemates saved, and then 2 housemates out. So now we have 24 housemates left in the BBNaija house. Let's see how it goes. You know, as we're entering week 4, let's see what's going to happen. Let's see the new twist. And I can see your comments already on Instagram. You guys are talking about Emmanuel, talking about Arin and Nini. Of course, we'll open that discussion very soon. But before then, I would like you to know that this BBNaija season 6 Shine Ya Eye recap is brought to you by Hypo. So guys, if you're watching me right now, of course, like I said, a lot of you are watching me. Please go on their Instagram page at Hypo and follow them on Instagram. So follow Hypo on Instagram at Hypo and let them know that you are from Sergeant Olori. Very soon we'll be doing some giveaways. So for those who have been following this recap, I'm sure you guys have been lucky. You guys will be the first to know about this giveaway happening soon. So in no time, let me see if my guest is online. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So my guest will be joining me soon on Instagram, and my guest is Liquorose, the King Kong. That's his name. Liquorose King Kong is his name, and he'll be joining me soon to talk about the double eviction on tonight's show. So it's a double eviction on tonight's show, and I'm waiting for Liquorose to join us in any minute. So for those on YouTube, those who are watching me on YouTube live, thank you all for watching, and please do not forget to share this video with your friends and let them know we are live. We're talking about the BBNaija season 6 Shine Ya Eye recap, brought to you by Hypo, and Sergeant Olori is your host. So I'm waiting for Liquorose to join us in a few minutes, and then we kick off this discussion. For those who like my cap, well, I will tell you where I got it from, but for now, let's just talk about, you guys should just share this link. I beg, share this link. Help your sergeant, eh? Your sergeant needs to needs to blow. So please share this link. Okay, I can see a comment here. I think people should start watching the show with some objectivity. Of course, if you follow our updates on this page, you definitely know that everything we are doing is unbiased. Please, For those who are watching and those who also follow the show, they will definitely know and understand that that is what we do. Waiting for Lekon to join us. Agbanaki. So he's my guest for tonight. Lekon will be joining us. I'll be dissecting tonight. Hey! Good evening. We are in the military regime. Yes. Yeah, so it's Pere. Pere has Pere. You know, Pere put us in this situation. Some of the housemates call him. I'm very well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, so thank you for joining us tonight. And like I said, we are. No problem. All right, so tonight was a double eviction, and we saw Princess and Arin leave the house. But before we talk about the eviction, let's talk about what went down in week 3. Of course, we saw that there were a lot of fights in the house. Pere, dethroning WHITEMONEY from the kitchen. Pere seeing it as a strategy for WHITEMONEY being in the kitchen. Other housemates fighting over food, which we've not seen in the past 2 weeks. We didn't see that happening in the past 2 weeks. And this week, when Pere became the head of house, things changed. He removed WHITEMONEY from the kitchen, and then housemates are now going over their food and all. So let's just hear from me before we talk about the eviction tonight.
All right, first of all, okay, so we're gonna discuss everything we have to say tonight in English language.
No problem.
Heavenly Father, come and help your son. Do not let anybody punch my back out tonight. Let's begin.
No problem.
Yeah. First of all, banning WHITEMONEY from the kitchen only made WHITEMONEY stronger on the inside and on the outside. Do you understand that? And we all can see that for the past 2 weeks that WHITEMONEY has been managing the kitchen. There's not been no fights, no nothing. He's always making sure everything is organized, and he's never tired because he actually does it. Do you get it?
Yes.
It's not like he's just cooking it and it's just strategy for him. He does love cooking. It might be strategy. Yes. I mean, use your own strategy so that you defeat that strategy, not directly trying to stop someone's strategy.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yes.
I do a little bit of, personal and bias there. You get my point. So, it didn't affect WHITEMONEY in any way. It only affected the house at large. You understand? They started fighting over food. The people that were supposed to cook are not on time. All those 1 or 2 things. You get it? Let's say before my English TV is probably
Yes, sir. All right, so a lot of comments, came after Pere dethroned WHITEMONEY from the kitchen. People saying that, WHITEMONEY. Okay, people saying that Pere is just being, strategic and also playing the game. People saying Pere playing the game also shows that he knows and he understands what it means to stay in the house. Of course, we are talking about 90 million naira. We are not talking about 1 million naira here. We're talking about 90 million naira. And we have a lot of strong contenders already in the show. Looking at the fact that we are already in week 3 and we are moving into week 4, Pere, who came into the house as a wild card, they didn't discover him until week 2. Week 3, he became the head of house. He already studied every housemate, aside from the 4 new housemates, very smart. Aside from the 4 new housemates who joined at the end of week 2. So let's just give it that this week now, Pere or other housemates have got to know the remaining 4 housemates who joined just last week. Now tomorrow they'll be up for nomination, possible nomination tomorrow. So Pere has studied the house for 14 days. Having being the head of house gave him the opportunity to flex his muscles. So looking at the fact that he's a military man, he's a 36-year-old man, he doesn't want to be taken for a joke or seen as a joke. He took a bold move. A bold bold move in the sense that no housemate has ever done such a thing. No housemate has ever confronted another housemate saying, do you know what, you need to stop doing this, you need to stop doing that. So Pere doing that also gave a lot of audience, our viewers out there to talk. So I don't know, what do you think? Was it being, you know, strategic or playing the game?
I have an opinion about that. Pere actually gave premium content this past week. Trust me. I am not the one that will be on one side and not see the other.
True,
Like,
true.
you know, the reality of it is that this is a game that we all kind of watch the content in it. Do you understand? Pere gave us premium content this past week.
True.
He gave all the housemates a tough time, they run for their money. We try to shake them. It's like they're almost afraid of him. Do you understand?
True.
And I don't think there's any head of us that ever put his ground and, you know, shaking the whole house in such manner before, even dethroning people, banning as if it's in a military regime. Do you understand? So yeah, Pere gives premium content, and it has also made him stronger. I can say that, you know, there's definitely no way that you will not say that you didn't hear about Pere's reign in the house this week. And it gave him a couple more popularity. A lot of people know him more now.
True.
And some people actually didn't like what he was doing.
Awesome.
Like someone like Saskay playing _promotion, he thinks that probably I'm biased, and I'm not. He did not wait for me to get to where I'm going to land. Pere gave us a great content this week. And I hope that the next person that's going to be head of our should bring a brand new style. So that the dynamics can be sweet and let's have the ups and downs and see how everything plays out.
Awesome. So let's now move into the fights, because after the old kitchen issues, of course, the kitchen issues are still happening. So that will be the gist for till the end of the show. But let's talk about this week's fight. Queen, you know, getting to the house at the end of week 2, getting to a fight 2 days after she entered the house with Maria, you know, and that has been, you know, also a top discussion this week. What do you think about that move?
Before she got into the house, the book asked her what she was bringing to it, you know, and she said drama. So if she got into the house and she didn't give us drama, I mean, like she has spilled her word.
True.
So I feel like, yeah, she brought it the way she's supposed to bring it. I don't know, maybe you are going to get to the part of where herself and Boma had the argument.
Yes, they had the argument, because I actually took those notes down. Boma, Queen, of course, Queen likes Boma. Boma is also a strong contender, because having to win the head of house in week 2 also made him see other things from his own perspective as the previous head of house at that time. But now, looking at the fact that Boma has rules, he has a lot of things he has set for himself, you know, before the show, during the show, and even after the show, and he keeps saying it, keeps stating all these things to other housemates, that he's here to play for the money. He's not here for any lovey-dovey, same as White Money, anything, exactly. Even White Money stating the fact that he's not even here for any relationship, he's here for the money. So you can actually tell who the strong contenders are in the house. So Queen gets into the house not knowing who Boma is, not knowing who the rest of the housemates are. She's just getting into it, and I think Boma is just going to catch cruise. We don't know yet, but let's see how it goes. But she has been into Boma, you know, Boma space, you know, getting it to know him and all of that. So I really do not know. I really do not know. And also, let's talk about Sammie and Angel. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's branch it to the different places Angel branched into. Over to you.
First of all, my God, that's a real man. The man that stands his ground and says that no, today I am not going to fall for this temptation. Yeah, that's very nice. So that was great content aspect. And on the other hand, we have to understand consent. You get it? The fact that Angel understood consent immediately and took her hands off him and, you know, walked away from the scene. That was, you know, that's something to also learn something from. So he both handled the situation very well. Although, let me go back. Let me just put it that way. But, you know, Angel is cutting across, you know, and trying to cause some problems among the guys
In the house, yeah.
But Michael handled it very well.
Yes, he did.
Sammie has, you know, he has been found wanting a couple of times by, you know, the things that he gets from Angel. But he likes her, I think, genuinely.
He does. He does.
Somebody that likes other people who are not the people who are not the people. It becomes your own problem. So, well, good luck to Sammie.
Of course, so talking about Angel and Michael's situation, a lot of people commented and said, this is what KV should have done. KV should have just avoided the situation, but he didn't.
Oh, really?
Yes.
They were in KV's shoe.
But that was what caused the fight this week between between her and Sammie. But I mean, we thank God that they are now back together. We saw them.
That's my own question.
You can't. People with their feelings. You can't blame them. You can't. You can't blame them.
And I think there was a misunderstanding when she thought that Sammie was shaming her. I'm not very certain about that. That was part of the fight because he called us some names. I can't say those names because I wrote them in my notepad. But he said some words that even if one has to repeat it, because the thing is that they looked at it from different angles. He's from another place. She's also from another place. The level of exposure is not the same. You understand? So handling it in such a way that you have to call her names, also reducing her to her body, not looking at the fact that she's also an intelligent girl. If you look at Angel has, shown herself as that person and also shown herself in an intelligent way. You understand, in the house. So she felt that she is more than what people think she is from her appearance. And that coming from Sammie also made her pained. That coming from Sammie also made her pained. You understand? She felt that she also, of course, she wasn't even expecting that from Sammie. Let's just start with that. So, I mean, and she likes Sammie at the end of the day. So that coming from Sammie also made her look like, this is what people have been saying about me, and this is coming from someone that I like. But I like the fact that now they've settled their fights, but she's catching crews in the house. They're catching crews in the house and all. Okay, so Nini and Saga, what do you think about these two? Because a lot of people want to know. Nini and Saga, they are both so cute, That's first of all. Secondly, I feel like when the game began, Saga was giving more. You understand? Saga was giving way more than being, associated with Nini all the time that they have to say something about him. Do you understand?
Yes.
And I think Saga, repackaged some, you feel me?
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, Nini keeps saying,
okay,
and she's adamant about it, that she's in a relationship in the house. And even when Ibuka asked her tonight, what's going on? My very good friend, we enjoy each other's company. My girlfriend, she gave me a flow. I don't know how many people understood that, but let's go.
Yeah.
I feel like Saga has so much more to give the house, do you understand, than being around Nini and doing everything that, whenever we see Saga's name pop up, we see Nini very close. Do you understand? Saga has so much more to give, They play me, make I look so much.
I know.
Nini is a very cute girl,
She is.
She's like a baby, you can't want to love her, you understand? She's, and, she's so sweet to WHITEMONEY, like his father, daddy, daughter, I admire the kind of twins that she's living. You're getting.
Yeah.
The English is correct, but I want Saga to be there. I hope there's nobody to pass, the message.
To them, yes, exactly. So we're talking about relationships. Let's talk about Liquorose and Emmanuel.
Is that a relationship? There's no ship there. I have one video last night where Boma was saying that Emmanuel that is really in a relationship. Emmanuel and Dapada are in a relationship. So you people don't go and close any ship that is not shipping.
Ha.
The ship that is already on the dock that you people think is sailing. You should relax. It was sweet. They were dancing. They have to fall. Getting to talk, having privacy, this, that, but I mean, that last night did not just come from a place of play. Where we are playing is where we see it. So yeah, I would say that, and that is that about that. I'm not sure about the ship thing. I'm not sure because Liquorose is, first of forthcoming, but Emmanuel is a bit,
relaxed.
So, and I don't like a ship where
it's just one person.
You feel me? When the captain does not have a captain, that's that about that.
Awesome, because from the responses, during the diary session is where we get to hear a lot. Tega is our informant, and Tega gives us. Tega's our babe. Tega's our informant, so she gives us that information of what is between Liquor and Emmanuel, and looking at the fact that they are really into each other. Of course, like you just said, that this is what Emmanuel just said and all, but I feel you should also let her know, because I remember very well in week 2, Pere asked Emmanuel, Pere asked to hey. Exactly, and
some of us have and he has said it on different occasions, but even the attitude says a lot. It's not so forthcoming the way Liquor is forthcoming. And I feel like Liquor is
more exactly.
She's got what it takes, you feel me? And she doesn't Liquor is a member of popularity. I've got American accent, so I just like let's be good. I mean, like, Liquor needs to, relax, chill too a little. You feel me? Let her really see from the perspective of Emmanuel that this guy is not forthcoming the way I am forthcoming.
Awesome. Okay, so let's talk about Michael and Jackie B. It's a relationship season, of course.
Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man.
So what do you think?
Michael and Jackie B. Michael. Eventually end in peace. I don't even understand. Because that
Okay. Peace. I get you now. I get you. Exactly.
There's a triangle right there. Let's even tell him the whole matter.
True.
First, because he already resisted that. You get. There's a triangle. I am. Okay. I don't know what's going on with peace.
Hey, Michael.
Maybe they are G's. Or maybe they are those, low key, liking each other. They are confessing it in a disguised way. You get it? But the relationship between Michael and Jackie, should we call it the relationship already?
But they've been together. They've been together since. Yeah, they've been together. They've been together since, and of course, let us just call it Jackie B and Michael for now, because Angel got into the picture. Angel got into the picture, and Jackie was not, Okay, exactly.
Like a potential sheep, because the way she's very jealous in all her intro. And Michael is making sure that he's playing safe. Let me use that word. I would not be too sure or be, beat my chest for him that he's been, people want to feel me. Let me feel it.
Okay.
He's playing safe. That's what I'm gonna say. It's not like he's really all out for Jackie because of the thing that's going on with himself and peace.
And peace, exactly. Exactly. And yeah, and even talking about Michael, he was talking to Whitemoney and Boma, yes, at the dining this evening before the eviction show. He was talking about him being a family man, that if he wants to have his kids, he would love to have his kids with just one woman and automatically have him as his wife. So we don't know what's going to happen, maybe after the show or during the show. Let's see what happens with the relationships, taking place in the house. Until then, so people have been asking, Cross K, J. Paul, Cross K, I said Cross K, Saskay. Saskay and Cross, Saskay and J. Paul. Oh, Saskay and who again? Saskay is just, P said, what cup Saskay? So let's just talk about Saskay in a bit.
Saskay is a very beautiful girl.
Yes, she is.
She is a very beautiful girl, and she's actually well behaved. She's been playing her game fair. And obviously she was safe tonight. I'm sure she's strong. You know. And did you see the vote?
No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't. I missed it.
I would like to see, to check, to actually see if she had the highest.
Highest vote. Oh, okay. I didn't see the vote.
I feel like, she's been playing, really good. She's beautiful. That's why she won the trophy, actually. Men can see when they see natural beauty. And,
True.
They tell that, this one, every minute of the day, you can just meet her day that she's still cute like that. And they can tell by her personality and character. I'm not sure if she likes the back.
Yeah.
People like him a lot. And we can see a scenario where Michael was advising J-Ball to go for it. To make his intentions known. Because she's beautiful. Stop playing with me, man. You gotta go for it, man. Yeah, so he keeps giving him some fire to go for it.
Okay, so I just got the votes. I just got the votes. Now Tega was the highest, Princess, then Arin. Wow. So from these votes that I got, which was shown on the screen, is what I'm just proving to you. So I think Saskay is actually also a big contender. And looking at the fact that she's beauty with brains, she is artistic, she has been involved with a lot of activities in the house, presentations. She's. Thank you. Thank you. I mean that's. Yeah, she did immediately.
Body, the lady's body without the approval of the lady, no matter what, the situation, no matter where you find yourself. So yeah, consent is very
important.
So
she handled it.
Remember, let them know they are consuming some type of way that you don't like, clear them one time. Don't lie, don't try and misbehave. And to all my African kings, why they harass ladies, that's God harassment. You don't touch ladies when
exactly.
Yeah, so
exactly. All right, so to those who are joining us on Facebook, sorry, those who are joining us on YouTube and on Instagram, this is still the This is the BBNaija Shine Ya Eye recap brought to you by Hypo. So please follow them on Instagram at Hypo Go Hypo, and let them know you are from who? From Sergeant Olori. All right, so my guest yet. Sergeant in you. All right, please follow them on Instagram at Hypo Go Hypo. Okay, I have my guest here with me, Liquorose. Thank you so much for joining, and we are still talking about Liquorose. Yes. Yeah, Liquorose. Yeah, so Liquorose is with me tonight, and we are dissecting the eviction show tonight, which was a double eviction, seeing two housemates leave the house, Arin and Princess. So let me ask you, when the nomination for on Monday was announced, Tega, Emmanuel, Arin, Princess, Saskay, and Nini, when it was mentioned, what were your predictions before this Sunday?
I knew it would be tough for Arin to survive it. And I knew Princess. I felt so bad, but I knew that she didn't have a chance. You get it? So I already asked the people that watch my live video, before they mention the person that is going on, before they mention their name, I will say that it's going to be like that. I can tell when I check out the nominations, I try to see, okay, what's this person's strong point, what is their weaknesses, and I compare and contrast. I told that Arin and Princess didn't have a lot of chances. So yeah, I knew they were
going to leave. So what do you think about their exit?
If you think I'm just saying it because they have been, by Monday when they nominate, maybe you bring me on live and tell you my prediction, and then we'll see what.
So should we do the predictions and see what happens tomorrow? Let us do it now so that we'll know. Well, I feel. Yes, I feel that a lot of people saw Princess, eviction coming, because when immediately she was up, a lot of people saw that coming, and now she's out of the house and all. But during Arin's exit interview with Ebuka, she talked about what she'll be doing after the house and all. And let's talk about Arin in the house.